Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Before we start the video, I want to appreciate the effort of all our subscribers. So as I've promised yesterday that I'll be dropping the video of what an acid is all about. And as I've started the inorganic chemistry with an acid, after this class I would love to show you guys the practical aspects of an acid now. So what do you understand by the word acid? As we all know that an acid is a substance which, when dissolved in water, yield or produce hydrogen ion or hydrozonium ion as the only positive ion. So guys, these are just brief definition of an acid. Again, an acid is a substance which, when dissolved in water, produce hydrogen ion or hydrozonium ion as the only positive ion. So let's take a look at that now. I have water, so I have hydrozonium ion. So this coming here now, I can easily have what? This is what? The hydrogen ion plus OH. We all know the meaning of this. This OH is hydroxy ion. So now, if I should have, for example, now I have the reaction of hydrogen plus water. Don't forget that this hydrogen with positive here means hydrogen ion. So we're having this now, because if this one here should come with this, we've been having what? H3O plus. So now, to make it quick one, again, an acid is a substance which, when dissolved in water, produce hydrogen ion as the only positive ion. So now, we have the types of an acid. The first one is organic acid. So for this organic acid now, they are mainly found in plants and animals. So now, if I have acetic acid, for example now, or I have ethanoic acid, example of this is, can get it from vinegar. If I have lactic acid, I can easily find this in my milk. Then if I also have citric acid, I can easily find this in my lime, lemon. If I have tartaric acid, I can easily find this in my grapes or bananas. There is one thing we ought to know about this, our organic acid now. There's what we call the malic acid. This malic acid, we can easily find what we call tomatoes. We have many organic acid, but the common one is what we have on the board now. So, okay, before we move on, we have the fatty acid. So that's from our fats and oil. So now, class, the second one, for number 2, we have inorganic acids. So they are mainly mineral acid. Are you with me now? And those mainly mineral acid, we can easily say that they are man-made. For this inorganic acid, we can easily say that they are man-made acid. And a good example of this man-made acid, we have HCl, hydrochloric acid, we have HNO3, nitric acid, we have H2SO4, we have sulfuric acid, and so on and so forth. So class, the next thing we are going to look at is, we have taken a look at the definition of an acid, we take a look at the types of an acid now. So let's take a look at what we call the basicity of an acid. Basicity of an acid. Basicity of an acid now. So now we can easily say that this is when an aqueous solution produce hydrogen ion, which is then reacts with a metallic ion. And if you are to look at the basicity of an acid, we are trying to look at the amount of numbers at which each acid was produced. Now, if for example now I have hydrogen, I have HCl, number one, for the HCl now. So now this can easily now, this one is my acid. Then what is the basicity of this acid? So let's show the what? The reaction. Hydrogen positive plus chlorine what? Negative. So let me show this arrow now. So this one here will tell us that what? We have only one hydrogen ion. So with that now, the basicity of an acid for HCl is 1. If I have H2SO4, yeah, I can say 2 hydrogen ion plus SO4 2 negative. So go back to the definition of an acid, that if an acid should dissolve in water, we produce hydrogen ion as the only positive ion. So to those teachers out there, if you are to prepare, you have water, you have an acid, don't open your water to acid. It is very dangerous. So the best thing to do is that prepare the amount of water you want to use, as well as the amount of acid you want to dissolve in that water. Then you can pour acid in water, but you can't pour water on acid. Take note of that. So now, for this now, the basicity here is 2. So for HCl, basicity, we have 1. For sulfuric acid, I have 2. So if I have H3PO4, phosphoric acid, so now the basicity here is what? 3. I have 3 here. So there is one again we want to look at. Go back to the types of acid. When we have organic acid here, I see we have acetic or ethanoic. So that ethanoic, now if I have CH3, COOH, this can easily give me CH3, COO. So from ethanoic, I have what? Ethanoate plus hydrogen ion. So if we are being asked that what is the basicity of ethanoic, don't forget that we are having 3 here plus this, we have 4 hydrogen. That does not determine that we have 4 basicity of an acid. Rather, we only have 1 basicity of what? Of an acid. Another one again is we have HNO3. If I have this plus, you can say it now. So my basicity here is what? 1. So guys, I've explained the concept of, or the definition of acid, the types of acid. I itemize that we have 2 types of an acid: the out of the organic acid, which are gotten from plant and animal, as well as the inorganic acid, which are mineral acid, or we can easily say that they are man-made acid. Then we take a look at the basicity of an acid, where we look at the aqueous solution being produced. So guys, now let's take a look at the strength of an acid. So we have strengths of acid. So I will make brief, weak, and 2 we have strong. So for this weak acid now, they ionize partially, while for this they ionize completely. So let's take a look at the explanation of that. If we have to look at the strength of an acid, there's what we call the pH scale. So this, I'll be explaining this, I'll be dropping a video based on pH scale only. So I have, for the pH scale, I have neutral here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0. So we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to 14. So class, that is not where we are going to. But let's go back to this now. I said weak acid ionize partially in aqueous solution, while strong acid ionize completely in aqueous solution. So for this ionization of this partially, that is, if they are dissolved in water, they ionize partially. So example now are all the acid, examples of organic acid, mainly like I said, e.g. all organic acid. That is, those acids being gotten from plants and animal can easily be classified as weak acid, while that of the strong acid, which ionize completely. So I can say example, we have inorganic acid. Simple. So guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and before we end the class, for all our subscribers out there, either from Nigeria or other countries, we appreciate your effort. Thanks.